Chapter 10. Downfall. My eyes open to the ceiling of a hospital room. The beeping monitor quickens. It reminds me of the sound my heart made right before I jumped out of the car. Flashes of the red-haired Uber driver and the car doors snapping locked attack my mind. I hold my head. I feel bandages wrapped around it. The same goes for my arms, legs, and neck. I can't move an inch without the fabric rustling. My hands are bruised black and paler than usual. And there's an IV hooked into my left arm that drips fluid. I try to sit up and regret this right away. My neck clatters terribly, and the skin all over my body stretches like glue. The skid marks covering my body blister and prickle. I hiss through my teeth and lay backward with a long whine. How did I get here? I recall a blurry figure. I think it was a woman in a robe that came to the rescue. I can't believe this. This all feels so surreal. "Oh, you're up," a female doctor says from the door. "How are you feeling?" "Horrible." "I'd be surprised if you said otherwise. You're lucky to be alive, Miss Hart. You got pretty banged up." The doctor paces to stand beside me. My skin. Will I need surgery? As of right now, no. Most road burns heal within 2 weeks. New blood vessels grow to create new skin cells. If and only if this process fails, then you'll need surgery. My head. I hold my temple and hiss at the shaking nails sensation across my forehead. I've ordered scans for a full body analysis. Don't worry. Just rest. I nod and inhale slowly. How long ago did I get here? About 6 hours ago. What time is it? 5 a.m. I recall that my cell got thrown out the window. Is there a phone I can use? The woman takes a wired one from a table by the door and brings it to the bed. Your friends are in the hallway. I can allow them in if you're up for it. I am. Thank you. You're welcome. The doctor exits. I look at the monitor. My heart rate is elevated. The beeping noise is rapid. I hold my breath for a few seconds until it decreases, and then exhale. The door opens a lot faster this time and with more force. Lily, Jessica, and Brad stampede in. Their faces are grief-stricken. "Maddie, oh my God!" Lily tries to hug me but halts because of the bandages. "I was scared to death when you left me that text. I tracked the ride. Everything seemed okay." She sniffs. Her eyes are bloodshot red and her voice is unsteady. Jess mirrors her girlfriend's sadness, and Brad is chalk white in complexion. His gaze is stuck on all the bandages on my body. Then the news report. My head spins at her words. News report? Yeah, the woman that found you called the cops. I reported the asshole. Uber is getting shitted on, as they should. I can't believe that creep got hired. He had sexual assault charges. Fucking shitbag. She rages. Jessica holds her closer and frowns. I hope the cops killed the scum. How are you? Lily sniffles, wiping her eyes. I know that's dumb to ask. It's not. I smile, but it breaks due to muscle tension. I flinch. I don't know how I feel. All of this feels fake. My voice is blank. It makes no damn sense. Lil's lips quiver. I look at Brad. He looks like he needs medical attention. I don't think he's blinked yet. That must be the shock. I don't know why I'm not in it, or am I? My complexion is colorless. I think that's a sign. Lily follows my line of vision. Let's give them the room. Do you want anything to drink? I shake my head. Okay. She goes to the door, patting Brad on the shoulder before leaving. When the door shuts, I smile at him. I flinch from the tight muscles again. Agony shoots through my entire body. My face tenses uncomfortably. He jets to my side in alarm to softly caress my smile lines. Tears swell in his toffee eyes. This is my fault. Don't say that. It is. I should have followed my gut. It was too late to take a ride, and too far. I should have forced you to stay, or carried you to my car and took you home, but I didn't. I should have. The remorse in his voice is dooming. So are the tears that streak down his cheeks. Don't do that, I chide. I'm the one who is being stubborn. Don't you dare blame yourself. I use my thumbs to wipe away his tears. That's all I can do. The fucker is on the run. The cops are too far behind, and I'm useless. Baby, my thumbs stroke across his eyelids now. Brad closes them and sighs. You're not useless. You're here with me. I peck his lips and rest my nose on his. That makes you the best boyfriend ever. I should be doing more. Shh. I shush him. Just hold me. We stay in this embrace for some time, breathing and crying in unison. The temperature we emit reminds me of a warm blanket in the winter, of a good moment. But this isn't a good moment. It's bitter. Reality still isn't resonating as it should. This feels like a bad dream, a nightmare. I'm on the news. The cops are on the hunt for the driver. My friends are a wreck. I'm stuck in bed for 2 weeks. I feel like I'm in someone else's body, watching it all unfold. I don't remember falling asleep, or even closing my eyes. I realize I'm dreaming when I wake up in bed with Brad. We both have on wedding rings. Also, the dreamy haze points to it being all in my head. For some reason, we have 3 dogs. Golden retrievers. Why dogs and not kids? Maybe my mind took his love of them too far. We walk the pets down the street, coming from a house with a picket fence and ultra-green grass. A picture-perfect neighborhood. I'm overjoyed and untouched by my current injuries. Then everything goes dark. I assume I'm about to wake up, but another dream begins. I walk a window-filled high-rise in heels. It's nighttime. The atmosphere is different. It's more so a high-life vibe than the American dream. I don't know where I'm walking, but I look good in the blackberry velvet dress that clings to my body in all the right places. My hands open a wooden door to a black, edgy, modern office. There, at a desk surrounded by windows, sits Jace Harrison with his sparkling green eyes. Hello, darling. Are you ready for tonight? His lips move in a peculiar motion I can't fully explain. His voice is unbearably fine. I am. He stands from his desk and walks away from the most dazzling view of the city I've ever seen. Jace's broad shoulders in a suit jacket are unmatched. His black hair and height are addicting. His eyes are static. We're dressed in the same shade. I love the color. Jace offers his hand. I lay mine into it. The billionaire smooches the satin glove I have on. Brightness wakes me from the strange dreams. I cover my eyes from the sun, wondering what time it is. What day? I feel woozy from all the medication I'm on. I rub my eyes as I search the room for my squad. None of them are here. Instead, there are baskets of silk peony flowers. Pink ones that range from the lightest to the darkest shade. The baskets they sit in are incredibly tall and pure white. The beautiful flowers gleam in the sun as if a part of my imagination. I blink and rub my eyes to confirm that I'm back in reality. I must be dreaming still, I tell myself. The doctor enters, smiling warmly at me. Good morning. Isn't it a beautiful sunny day? It is ... It, I quote, S, very sunny, I reply politely. Tell me, are those really here? Or am I hallucinating? I point to the flowers. The doc chuckles at my unusual tone. Oh, those are real. I see how you would think they're fake. Peonies are unbelievable. So, they're real. I eye the baskets suspiciously. Yes. She strolls over to one and plucks a folded card from it. The sender left a note. When she hands it to me, I study it, then the flowers. They must be for my boyfriend. If so, you're a lucky girl. Most men get roses. She fakes a barf, then goes to the monitor to adjust its functions. I grin at her joke before unfolding the card. I read the note. My heart reacts faster than my mind. The monitor beeps at double speed. I peer at the name like a deer caught in headlights. What? No way. But why? Wishing you well, darling Jace Harrison. The cursive writing reflects the sunlight like a mirror. Why did Jace send me flowers? Why? First, the $500, now a romantic gesture. I don't get it. Is he trying to get me into an arrangement like Lil thought? If so, I'm not interested. I won't be another one of his trophies. I won't be on his long list of women. I gaze at the elegant card, then get my heart rate under control by meditating. I don't need any more excitement. Just ignore the flowers. That's what I need to do. Although the peonies glow like the enchanted rose from Beauty and the Beast, I'm captured by their splendor like a moth to flame. No, look away. I look to the side at a long sofa and a single chair to find no one. Where did Brad go? It's as if my question is answered by the universe. The door opens. He enters, carrying a bag of what looks like clothes. Hey, feeling better? Yeah. What's in the bag? I ask, while I hide the card under the sheet draped over me. There's no need for drama right now. Lil picked some things out for you, since you're here for a while. 2 weeks and counting. The doc said you're lucky to be alive. You're being called a miracle. I don't feel like one, I add sourly. I think you are. You jumped out of a moving car, and I still have you. That's a miracle. Well, when you put it like that, it sounds like one. What did Lil pack? I have no clue. She did it quick, then left to get coffee and donuts. Brad walks to me with the bag. I try to open it, but my arms go flimsy from the amount of strength it takes. Brad does it for me. Inside are underwear, pads, mouthwash, face wipes, a blanket, and a pillow. Looks like she brought my whole place. Do you want your blanket? No, I'm good. Brad ties up the bag and then puts it in the nearest corner. Oh, the TV. We need to keep up with the chase. He searches for the remote and finds it on the side of the chair. He turns on a box TV that's far and high in the corner. Last I checked, the trail was still cold. There's a local hunt tonight. A hunt? Yeah, locals are assisting the police. You should see all the gifts left outside for you. Candles, posters, flowers. It honestly looks like a shrine. My boyfriend notices the peonies, but I guess you already know that, judging by those. On TV, there's a news report about a TikTok choking challenge. Another trend has turned deadly. A TikTok challenge to measure lung longevity has led to 5 people dying just last night. The black and white app logo is displayed. Once again, TikTok has allowed a fatal challenge to go unchecked and reach millions. So far, there is no lawsuit from the individual families, but there is outrage. Their loved ones wonder why certain contests aren't banned by their hashtag. A woman asserts gravely, "I hope there is some change. I also hope others will heed the risk of following such a trend." A box in the high corner above her displays the Uber app icon. Speaking of following, the LAPD is still chasing Air with no new leads. The Uber attack, involving a rider, Madison Hart. An old picture of me, which I'm sure is from Facebook, shows on the entire screen. It has been ruled a kidnapping attempt. The young woman suffers injuries from the traumatic event. She was forced to jump out of the car to save herself from a monster. We all hope justice is served and wish Madison a speedy recovery. I glower at the TV, bitter about the fake sympathy of the newscaster in the old photo. It's ugly, both her and the picture of me with bangs. "Could you turn it off?" Brad switches off the TV and concentrates on me. "Can you tell me what happened?" This is bad timing. I need to know. I huff and stare out the window. My eyes gloss up. My heart rocks in my chest. Ask me some other time, okay? Tell me. I don't want to find out from the news. Just drop it. My voice trembles. The door opens. Lil comes in with a case of donuts, with coffee cups balanced atop it. Brad goes to assist her, taking the tray of cups in case they tumble over. "Thanks," Lil says, relieved. "You wouldn't believe how crowded the parking lot is. Jess couldn't find a spot." "Wow, it's that busy?" I ask. "Yes, there are news trucks. People are outside with candles." She opens the box and turns it so I can view the treats. "Which ones do you want? Have as many as you like. Fuck that diet." "Chocolate, please." My bestie places 4 fudge-covered donuts on a napkin and hands them to me. Brad takes a cup out of the tray and comes my way. I chew on the sweet bread and accept the coffee. The hotness of the beverage as it goes down my throat is so soothing. The chocolate melts on my tongue. "Oh, this is so good," I say with a full mouth. "I bet you haven't eaten anything in a day." Brad smiles at how I obsess over the food. "Wow, I guess I haven't." "You might eat the whole box and you can. I'll allow stress eating." Lil's eyes go to the blank TV. "Is there an update?" No ... et quote s the same. Brad sounds disheartened. "Are you still going on the hunt tonight?" "Yeah." I shake my head. The cops can handle it. We've been over this. I need to do more than sit here. Lily gazes between us. I know I look irritated by the tightness of my forehead. Brad is unyielding. Extra help is good. Jess is going too. "Are you going?" I ask Lil. "No, you shouldn't be here alone. We can take shifts. All of us should join," Brad states. "We could do that." I don't get why they'd go searching when the police can do it. Maybe Lil and Jessica feel useless, like Brad does. Nothing will change if they go combing through the city, through the forest. The driver had hours to flee and is most likely out of the state. I hate that. I hate the fact that such a horrible human can get away that easily. I wish I had a gun, or pepper spray, something to disable him. If I had, I wouldn't be here in critical condition. The demon would have been handcuffed if I had a weapon. A few minutes after eating, I drift off. This time, I dream about the car ride. The chilling presence of the red-haired man, his dark eyes and strange tone. The panic and fear are so severe that it thickens the air. The doors lock, and the car goes into turbo speed. Outside is entirely black. No houses are around as they were on the night. It's a void. It's what I think death would look like. No, I whisper. Suddenly, I have a gun. I don't know the type. It's too dark to make out. I point the weapon at the driver and scream, "No!" The gun blasts out white flashes. The driver yells. A bullet goes through the back of his car seat to where his heart is. No. A white light brightens the car. Another shot blazes out. "Maddie," Lil's voice comes from far away. "Wake up." I open my eyes. It's dark out now, and the TV is on at a low volume. The monitor has my heart rate at 155. It beeps more than 5 times a second. It's okay. She holds my hand. My eyes sting, and my face stream with never-ending tears. "No ... id quote s not," I cry. I should have done something. Why didn't I? "You need to stop." Lil summons the energy of a stern parent. "You did what you could." I didn't. I froze. I had no control. "That's normal, Maddie. You went into shock. That's normal." The sight of the bandages and the strain on my muscles make me sob. Why did this happen to me? I break down. Lil hugs me and rubs the back of my head. I don't know ... It shouldn't have happened. She cries too. Brad asked me to stay. If I had, none of this would have... Don't think that way. This wasn't your fault. It was, I whimper. Lily pulls out from the hug and eyes me hard. No, it's not. I went too far messing around with Brad and had to leave. I should have been smarter than that. The guy smelled me. I cleaned myself up the best I could. I had nothing else to wear. I should have spent the night with Brad, but I got into the car and caused all of this. I confess woefully. That's no excuse for what that trash did. I feel like it is, I wail. It's not. Lil holds me under her chin and wraps her arms across my back. Don't give that piece of shit an excuse. I wipe my eyes and glance at the heart monitor. It decreases from 155 to 143. I wiggle my head into her neck and slow my breathing. It's okay. I close my eyes when the beeping is stable and fall asleep against her. The same dream is repeated. Only this time, the driver is a manifestation of a horned devil flooring the gas pedal. I don't have a weapon, and the door won't open. No matter how hard I slam my body against it, it doesn't budge. You're a little tease, aren't you? The devil man sings. His eyes are jet black. There's no sign of white. This is what you wanted, isn't it? To have fun?